we are here with Steve Seto today, one of my best friends, and also probably the person that I think knows more about branding expertise than anyone I know. Yeah, thank you very much. And so Steve, on his in his background, his experience, HTC, Starbucks, and when you're at HTC, you quintupled their business there to nearly $8 billion in revenue. Great. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Two questions. Number one, what did you learn today, or what have you learned this week?
Wow, a lot. And you're specifically asking to learn about you guys.
It can be we didn't mean that in a self-serving way. So it can have nothing to do with us. It can be about.
Well, I learned that I want to go back to a particular winery in the far northwestern corner of Sonoma Valley
Called Gary Farrell.
Called Gary Farrell, but do it on their terms, not on ours. Because I think they treat us better that way. I've been really fascinated to learn about Corinth and about Lifelike. I think what you guys are doing here is amazing. It's fascinating, it's cool, it's fun. I love the combination of a really, really interesting and complex, potentially both complex but also multi-revenue stream revenue model. I love how you guys are not just about the exit and are really trying to build something that will really improve people's lives. The lives of families, the lives of learners, the lives of people that are interested in interesting entertainment and stuff. And are doing it through the lens of some very interesting community-based core values. I also just have really enjoyed getting to know the team and learning about a little bit about the Czech culture and you know, the sophistication and the worldliness of the team. So it's been a lot of fun.
We loved having you with us this weekend. It's been awesome. And so the last question, Steve. So when you think about startup teams and branding, right, specifically, so what's the one or two pieces of advice you could give, like say mistakes that you see startup teams make when it comes to branding, or specific things that they should be focusing on?
Love this question. So two thoughts. The first one is a brand is a much bigger idea than a logo or a cute tagline or a name, which I think is how much of the world thinks about branding. A brand is the differentiation. What is your unique selling proposition that differentiates you in your competitive category that you're using to create a new category or market or whatever? And so as hard as the product teams, the product developers, the software engineers work to come up with a great customer experience that is highly differentiated versus what's out there in the world, that exact same value set and same idea should absolutely permeate and inform all the communications and the branding too. So I think that's number one, because I do feel that a lot of people feel that branding is kind of like this aesthetic or yeah, kind of like an aesthetic, tactical, tail on the dog add-on to just like, you know, should we be purple or green? And great brands emanate out of a differentiated product or service and also the core values of the company. And that should absolutely be reflected in the brand name. The second thing I would say about branding is, this is getting a little bit more tactical now, is focus less on description and more on customer benefit. And again, it goes back to your differentiating proposition.
Super helpful. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.